Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Slay the Spire 2. Last time we met— Whoa! I accidentally drew. Woo! Look at that. How do I— Oh my god. Anyway, I didn't know you could draw. That's kind of cool. Is that new? Is that recent? Last time we managed to scrape by the explosive waterfall monster. And we're heading north. Gonna fight the ringmaster. I think I was trying to compare these two routes here. This would allow us to choose to fight the elite or to bail on fighting the elite. So I think the way you want to go is like that. And then when we get here, if we're feeling good, we go that way. If we're not feeling good, we go this way. I think that's pretty good. Here. Is that drawing gonna stay there forever? Hunter killer, rough. We have tactician here, but I don't think we actually have a discard, which is surprising for me. So I think you play tracking plus, you play accuracy, and then I think I just go a full powers round. And then we wait to see what happens next turn when we get our blocks. Choose a card to discard. Abrasive, because then we get our dexterity thorns. Apply neutralize. Leading strike. Shiv, strike, strike. Prepared. And then you're doing 15 damage, so we're going to take one damage. That's not so bad. And you get a bunch of thorns on you, so take that. What do we discard? Probably defend. Because I do dodge roll, follow through to weaken you, defend some more, strike, strike, and we take 1 damage again. $21 damage coming out this time. No sly cards. So I think we just get rid of the normal defend. Weakness again. Strike, strike. Backflip? There's tactician. Man, you're getting absolutely bodied. I love it. Discard the flick. Then we do prepared. Just the normal defends get thrown by the wayside, I think. Weakness, and you're toast. Dude! Oh, fudge. Random power card? I don't think... I'd rather have the weak and vulnerable and then the block abilities than more power cards, especially because I don't know if the power card would be all that useful anyway. Haze plus is a bunch of poison, but more importantly, it's a sly. I keep drawing. What do we got? An egg, an oddly smooth start. Hey, start with dexterity is great because we're doing like a block build, sort of. What would I upgrade? You become free doesn't really matter. You're sly. What is this? That just more thorns is actually kind of nice. More block. Higher damage from our shivs. Extra weak from follow through. 2 shivs instead of 1. 10 damage instead of 7. That's not as interesting to me. Kind of thinking more shivs. We have to be a little wary because our HP is not all that high. I feel good about where we're at. I think I'm gonna skip out on the elite fight just because I'm afraid that if we go and fight the elite guy, we could get ourselves in trouble. Do I want to damage you? You managed to live through all the damage I put on you. You're still sleeping? I'm assuming you unsleep. Yeah, upon taking turns or losing 1 HP. I guess I don't know how long he'll sleep for, but eventually he'll wake up. Alright, you're toast next turn. Now he's awoken. How do I want to do this? I think we want to do Tools of the Trade. Just because we're going to have our Sly cards coming back around. I think we do want to backflip. That'll get us the block we need. You're dead. You're almost dead. But you will be dead if I add shivs to my hand. Discard is fantastic, because then I can play tracking. Nice try, nerd. 18 damage. I think we discard Tactician. And then we use Survivor to discard Haze. Neutralize, strike, defend, flick, flack. And then no Sly cards this round, so I think just your basic defend gets discarded. Prepared. Just, I think you go the strikes this time. Because we need to get to 20. Well, we can get to 20 if we discard you two. And you're dead. Beetlejuice. Attacks deal 30% less damage for the next 3 rounds. I think that's just better than that potion. What we got? 8 block shivs. Hey, Cloak and Dagger Plus. We just got that one before. Ooh, I think you gotta go Tactician 2 times in the deck, though. It's just more and more energy that we'll never run out of. The Obscura. You summon a buddy, from what I remember. Give me a discarder. Yes, perfect. Discard you, perfect. Accuracy. Dodge roll. Attack, and then just some spare defend for fun. Alright, now you guys are doing a lot of damage. Defend? I think we do... Well, no, we have a crap ton of defense already. Tracking. I should have done follow through before I played tracking. Did I play accuracy? I did. So you're 18 damage versus 15 damage. So I think you want to do it like that. And then honestly, I think it makes more sense to skip abrasive and then just kill you and then shiv you and then not take any damage. I know you summoned that guy back, but we can at least weaken him. Tools of the Trade. Double shiv. Flick flack. It toasted that guy again. That guy doesn't have a lot of HP, so he's relatively easy to kill, like, turn to turn. Discard you. We backflip. Follow through. Strike. Free strike, shiv. You're doing 11 damage. Or 6 damage. I don't know why I said 11. Discard you. I just need to hit you. Just a little bit of hit. No, don't discard the one attack we can kill him with. There we go. It's like, just let me hit him. Once again, I don't really want that power potion. Another draw and discard. Draw 1 if you draw a skill. Retain a plan. I think it's acrobatics plus. And then we need to start kicking out some of those basic discards. Or basic defense. Gain 52 block if you take unblocked attack damage this combat, you die. Interesting. That's a cool card, but also I feel like there's a specific deck that needs to be built around that. At the end of your turn, nah, none of that really makes any sense. Whenever you rest, heal an additional 15. Instead of each combat, procure a potion-shaped rock, which deals 15 damage. You just throw a rock at people. First time each combat you exhaust a skill, add a copy of it to your hand. I don't think I have anything that exhausts. I don't think so. This one is kind of intriguing just because I feel like I tend to rest a lot. But I'd rather pull one of these blocks out of my deck, because those are the ones I end up discarding most when I don't have anything else to discard. One more combat, then a rest, then the boss. The Ovacopter. You're an egg that is a copter? Survivor to discard Tactician. Gain block and shivs. Acrobatics for... I was hoping we would draw accuracy, but we did not. And we can't play haze either. You've plopped some eggs on the ground. Gross. Discard Tactician plus. Draw and discard. We only need to block 16. And I would like to play accuracy. I'd like to play tracking. I'd like to play follow through. So I think, as unfortunate as it is, I'd like to... We drop the strike. And then tracking, accuracy, and then we strike. Are you gonna hatch next turn? Summons monsters. So I'd like to kill at least one of you. A hatchling, gross. They don't do a lot of damage though, thankfully. Flick Flack, great. Perfect time to hit him. I'm gonna throw the Potion of Binding at these dudes. Draw cards and then discard. None of these are the cards I'd like to have discarded. Get rid of Leading Strike, I think. You're toast. You're toast. Shiv, shiv. Wow, that's a lot of damage. And then backflip. Neutralize. And that's all she wrote. We're really good at generating a lot of block, which is kind of cool. Discard haze, or do we want to discard? I guess we can discard whatever we don't discard with prepared. So we'll just discard haze, get you poisoned. Draw some cards. Discard haze again. And then a follow through for the weakness, double strike, and you're gone. I'm feeling really good about this. Hey, this would have been nice to have when I had the option to have an exhaust card come back. But I think we want to go for more sly cards just because we have the ability to discard a lot. We do need to rest, I think, as much as I'd like to continue my upgrade. It makes me very nervous to run into a boss fight without Very nervous to run into a boss fight without having... some more HP, sorry. So let's see. Haze will apply 6 poison. You're just gonna give me 1 energy back, which just makes, you know, acrobatics free to have played. But I think it makes more sense to get 6 poison on a boss this early. We're gonna play tracking and then weaken you. Double strike. Leading strike. More shivs. And then on to the next round. You've put disintegration into my deck, or draw... The end of your turn takes 6 damage. I feel like we're pretty good at generating block. So I'm okay taking 6 damage at the end of each turn. Tools of the Trade is our first play. Flick Flack is great. And then the basic defend. So we need to block 23 damage here. Easy. Easily done. Yeah, go ahead and slap me. Okay, we would like to get abrasive because he's going to multi-attack us. Then play accuracy. Play cloak and dagger. Play survivor. Discard the basic defend. Lots of attacks coming out. And we're going to take 3 damage, but I think that's okay. And then you took a lot of thorns damage, which is nice. Discard Tactician Plus. Then acrobatics. Discard Haze. Prepare. Discard Tactician Flick Flack. Then follow through to apply no weakness. I thought that was a skill that I had played. Apparently not. Discard. I'll just discard a basic strike and then generate a bunch of shield. Feeling good. Things are going well. No discardables? I'll be. Alright, you're not attacking me this turn, so we don't actually have to be too worried about our shielding. You're gonna give us the shield we need. I know you would let us draw more cards, but I think I'd rather stick with this and just get a bunch of attacks. Apply the weakness, and then shiv this guy like crazy. That was a lot of damage. More disintegration, or you cannot play more than 3 cards each turn. Alright, this could start to hurt if I don't kill this guy quicker. What do I disc? Oh, the ricochet, duh. It's a Sly card. Great. Gain block and add shivs. Back flip. Gain block and add cards. Draw more cards and discard. The normal defends, please. You just give me 10 block, you make me discard a card. So I think I would rather just gain the 10 block and smack you a lot. And then, what are we taking here? 32 damage? Hey, the perfect amount of block. Doing good. Flick Flack. Tactician Plus is better. Flick Flack is relatively cheap, so like if we have to play a card, that's the one. We don't have any block this turn, so I think I'm gonna reduce your attack damage and then drink my potion. And then I think we follow through to apply a weakness. Flick Flack, leading strike, shiv strike. Nice, and now you only have 30 HP left. Another haze. Neutralize for the weakness. Draw cards, discard cards. Draw cards, discard more cards. Including... Basic defend. And you're toast. All right. That went really well. What do we got? Shivs now hit all enemies. Well. Okay. And then gain energy, draw 2 cards, but it exhausts. Choose a card next turn, add 3 copies of that card into your hand and exhaust. I think we would like Fan of Knives. I know it's expensive, but we should be able to generate a decent amount of energy with our what's that card called? Tactician. All right, what are we looking at here? Camp? Elite into a third camp. That one's kind of intriguing to me. And if we're not feeling great, we could give up on that. So I think we go this left route. Oh, right. I got to talk to our patron. I haven't had a visitor in millennia. You're looking quite drab. Here, let's find something delightful for you to wear. Apotheosis. I know people love that card. Upgrade all of your cards. Exhaust. What does it mean by innate? Does that you start with that? Brilliant Scarf, the 5th card you play each turn is free? That's kind of cool. We've already done a good job of upgrading most of our cards. So like Apotheosis is great, but I feel like this one could be really interesting. We definitely don't play 2 or fewer cards, so that's just not it. I think Brilliant Scarf. And then left hand side. Okay. Immediately play Survivor into... I think it makes the most sense to play Abrasive. Because you're gonna multi-attack us. And then we get to follow through. And then that applies weakness to both of you. And then we can juice the weakness on you so it stays for next turn. And then you got thorns to hell. Block. And the goal is to just damage you by making you thorns yourself. Oh, I didn't realize the block faded before you even get to attack. That's kind of interesting. All right, tools of the trade for sure. Backflip. Accuracy. And unfortunately, we don't get to play tracking. I'm just gonna start hitting you because I'm pretty confident that you will kill yourself. Discard Flick Flack. Draw and discard. Discard Tactician Plus for sure. Oh, and oh, what a play. Now they hit all the enemies. And then come on, game. I don't know what it is about my computer, but it whenever I play a card, sometimes it's like, all right, we're gonna sit here for a while and think about what we've done. There we go. But now you're toast. That's fun. Okay, I'm really happy I picked Fan of Flives. No, Fan. Don't listen to me, children. Fan of Knives. Blur Plus, block is not removed. That would be nice to go along with our block generation. But another Haze Plus would just be more sly. I think we've got enough sly going on that it's enabling other stuff in our deck, namely the Shivs. Add Clumsy to your deck and obtain a random relic, or lose 6 HP and gain some money. 6 HP is really nothing, so I'll take the gold. And I don't really want to add Clumsy to the deck. All right, we just want to hit this guy for a lot. Draw and discard. We're not going to... We don't need the defend, so we can just ditch normal defense. And then we play tracking. Unfortunately, we don't have a way to weaken you. But we play the dodge roll, and then just smack you a bunch with all of the knives we have in our hand. All right, he will gain strength. All right, accuracy is good. Acrobatics allows us to discard Flick Flack. Then backflip to gain... Well, we don't need the block. I'm kind of thinking we would like to blur just to save the block for next turn. Oh wait, but Fan of Knives is free! I forgot! The Brilliant Scarf immediately vindicated! And then we hit him for a ton. And now we blur. Oh, I gotta keep that in mind. That the 5th card we play each turn is free. Definitely Tools of the Trade. Definitely Leading Strike. Definitely Normal Defend. Alright, so we would like to discard... We want to kill him this turn, I think. So I think it's Ricochet. Just to do a lot of damage. Then... I think we play Acrobatics Plus. We didn't get any of our energy generation, unfortunately. But I want the Dexterity... to if we need to block ourselves here, but then we play Survivor. Well, hold on. We go Prepared Plus. Discard Haze. And then, honestly, we discard the basic Defend. So you're poisoned now. We're not going to get our 5th card. Well, we might. Yeah, perfect timing. Okay. And then free backflip. That's the Tactician I needed. Oh, but Survivor. Discard Tactician. More energy. This is great. Weaken. Oh, he's dead. Hey, Explosive Ampule dealing 10 damage to all enemies. Great news. Escape Plan is just drawing more cards is acceptable. Just anything to allow us to cycle more cards to look for what we're actually after. You join a line of people entering a massive building. As you enter under a golden archway, horns blare and confetti explodes. Streamers glide down from the ceiling. 307, you are the decider for today's trial. You are not allowed to reject, so we will do it. You sit at the chair of decision-making and the trial begins. A wealthy-looking merchant presents his case. He is accused of murder by one of his rivals. The evidence is thin, and you have a feeling that the man is innocent, but the onlookers seem out for blood. If we decide guilty, we will add regret to the deck and obtain 2 random relics. If we decide innocent, we will get shame. At the end of your turn, if this is in your hand, you gain frail. At the end of your turn, if this is in your hand, you lose 1 HP for each card in your hand. I feel like because we discard so much, it's going to be relatively easy to deal with either of them. But I'd like the 2 random relics. Start each combat with 10 block. That's great, especially going with the Horn Cleat. And then upon pickup, gain 2 potion slots. Cool. We don't have potions for them yet, but maybe someday. Deal 50% more damage, but you lose 2 HP. Huh. Per attack. Okay, well, I don't think that's what I want to do. But we could replace one of our... Oh, transform the regret! Oh, never mind. It turns it into a different curse. Alright, we'll just transform Defend into something else. Well-laid plans was like something about retaining a card, I think. We smith. 3 extra block. 2 extra weak is interesting. I kind of think maybe getting better... Follow-through plus is really good. Getting better shivs. You only cost 1 forever, and that's not a big deal. More shivs. Retain 2 cards. More thorns is interesting. I think it's follow through plus though. And we're getting a massive deck. I always have a massive deck. Name another more common thing to happen than me having a deck of 30 plus, almost 30 plus cards. Whenever you play a power, a random card in your hand is free. I have a lot of powers, so that's nice. Another smithing. Opportunity. 8 and 8. I think it's another tactician plus because we already have one. And honestly, I'm feeling pretty good. Let's go elite here. Oh, we fight a small goblin inside a mech suit. That's so cool. All right. So unfortunately we drew you first turn, which means we're going to lose an HP for each card in our hand. I didn't think about that. Draw 3 cards. You really decided not to give me any of my discard cards. So we're gonna take a crap ton of damage because I drew even more cards. You're doing 25 damage to me now. All my discard cards are just buried in here, unfortunately. Well, let's see here. Let's dodge roll. Accuracy. Wait a minute. Fan of Knives will give us all the shivs. So now a free card, which allows us to get more energy from Tactician. And another Tactician. Oh, because I played a power. I forgot about that ability too. So cool. All right. Shivs deal damage. I should have played you first. Haze. Dude, somehow we managed to get every card out of our hand. I'm a hero. Except for the one, obviously. All right, now you're giving statuses on my cards, which I don't like. Tools of the Trade is perfect. Discard Flick Flack. Tracking. Damage. Great. Ooh, gross. What are those? At the end of your turn, if this is in your hand, take 2 damage. Well, hopefully we can start discarding a lot of stuff. But we start by discarding Ricochet. Draw cards, discard. You two. You do 4 damage total, so we don't really have to worry about that too much. Oh, I shouldn't have played the Shiv because I had a free card to play there. That's my bad. Draw a card, gain block. It worked? Only the 5th card. I thought it was every 5 cards, which would like kind of make me not be able to go infinite, but it certainly would help. Good blocking. Or you've strengthened yourself and now you're doing 40 damage to me, which is a lot. Clear that. Play. Clear you. You're doing weakness, which is good news. We would like to defend. We would like to blur. We would like to leading strike you for free. We would like to defend and then just hit you for a lot of damage. I'm gonna hold on to you. Just in case I fight a boss that summons a bunch of enemies or something. Discard Ricochet. 'Twas a burn. Well, we can just discard both of you, I guess. Shiv. And then dodge roll. Play well-laid plans, and then I'm gonna retain the survivor. You know, put more burn into my deck. So I need to kill you faster is for sure something that needs to happen. Still alive, but we're gonna be able to block all the burn at least. Now he's gonna shield himself. For 15, that's not too bad, but he's doing 45 to me. Discard Flick Flack to be able to hit you with it. Defend, backflip. Dodge roll. Strike. Tactician, leading strike, shiv. And now we're going to take a little bit of damage. Actually, a decent amount of damage there, unfortunately. Discard you. And now you're toast. Distilled Chaos. Play the top 3 cards of your draw pile. Sure. Hey, you raised my HP with the mango is nice. More shivs. Honestly, because, like, we have a lot of the ability to generate shield, I think getting more decks is definitely worth it. We have one more rest here before we get to the final boss. So I think you might as well just rest now. Then go to the shop. Discard a... Can we get rid of that curse? Yeah, get rid of regret. We don't need to worry about that anymore. Leading strike, dash, snake bite, more dexterity. I don't feel the need to put any more cards in my deck here. So let's see, what are the potions? Random skill, gain energy, draw 2 cards, apply weak. I'm gonna take all of you actually. Just so we're like, we're geared up to fight the final boss or this pig octopus man. Let's see here. We weaken you. Tactician plus is not... Well, we could retain for next turn. You're doing 13 damage to me? Not anymore. Yeah, I think we flick flack and then well-laid plans. Oh, and then play you, and then defend. I guess I should have retained you, because playing you just gave me energy I can't use right now anyway. You summoned a buddy. Gross. Tracking. Play for dexterity. Oh, I thought you were going to kill that boy. Sure. Perfect. What do we do? You then follow through, killed your buddy. Prepare. Tactician, awesome stuff. No other sly cards. And I don't need to block anymore, but blur would be interesting. I don't need you. Blur would be interesting because I could carry it over if I need to. Definitely make the shivs more powerful. Play acrobatics. Discard haze. Play tools of the trade. Play blur. Then hit you really hard. And we retain footwork for fun. Are you summoned another friend? Draw... Oh, no, don't discard that. We would like to discard Ricochet. Then we would like to start with footwork. Then we would like to play backflip. Then we would like to draw a card. Then we would like to follow through for weakness purposes. Now we play Tactician for free. We play Fan of Knives. We play Survivor for free. We discard Normal Strike. We do Leading Strike for even more shivs, and then we kill you. Oh, it takes a second for the deck to like rev up, but once it goes, it's really, really good. I did like having expertise in the deck. I know we're up to 30 cards, but this allows me to like really pull even more in. So I'm gonna do it. We're at 30 and people are gonna be like, stop taking cards, you psycho. But we're at max health. We're only missing 1 potion. And now we fight. What are you? Test subject #C8. All right. Well, good news is we can start off with acrobatics and get tactician plus. We do have a ricochet that could work. That's perfect. 2 sly cards immediately. You transform when you die, right? It revives even stronger. Okay, so we got to be prepared for that. But good news is you're probably not very strong in this phase. Definitely apply weakness for double damage. Neutralize to apply the weakness. Now we play free stuff, which is fan of knives. And then just a base defend, I suppose. Then we play footwork, which allows us to play another defend, then a follow through to apply weakness, and then we play all our shivs, and then we play survivor. And now I'm feeling really, really strong. Okay, we save you for last here, so let's backflip and draw. Tools of the trade. Why are you free? Is it because I played like 1,000,000 powers before? And unfortunately, we don't get to play you because I'm sure something else... Oh, you died! Something else took our 5th card thing. Alright, he's back with 200 HP now. We definitely play Abrasive to get the thorns. We get a free Tactician. Now, 2 shivs to the hand. A blur and a leading strike. Free flick flack, and then just hit you a bunch. And we're protected. Yeah. This deck like plays itself. It's great. I don't even really have to think about things. Definitely play Haze or discard the Haze. Then we would like to acrobatics and discard the flick flack. We're up to 1. We play backflip, draw 2. Escape plan. And we want to get to the 5th card here. So let's go. Oh, we can just survivor it. Or maybe we do follow through first to get the weakness. And now we play Tactician for free because of Brilliant Scarf. And then we strike. We leading strike. More shivs. And then survivor and just discard you for fun. And then I hold on to expertise. I would like to discard ricochet. More shivs. Damage. Oh, we want the free card. Don't get carried away, sir. I've killed him again. Well, then I guess we just, like, build up as much as we can. Can I... I don't know. I'm just like, I can't hit him anymore. So I think we just wait, and then we hold on to Tactician. Yeah, you get retained because I can discard you and generate more HP. Or more energy. Right. Do you die for real this... Oh, wrong card. You. Do you die for real this time? At the end of every other turn, gains intangible 1. All damage taken and HP lost to 1. So we have to play around that, essentially. I go blur. I go defend. And then I just hit you. I should have played... Well, it didn't really matter because we didn't have any more draw. Yeah, it's fine. I guess I hold on to you. Dude, that's actually really good. And we hold the defend because of the blur. Let's start by discarding the Tactician. Then add shivs. Follow through for the weakness. Dodge roll. Shiv. Oh, I forgot about the... Draw a card. We can discard you to hit you a bunch because you're not intangible this turn. More weakness. More strikes. More discard to get free poison on you. More draw. And then flick flack to damage you. And then we hold on to the dodge roll for next turn. We're up to 95 block. Discard Tactician. This is a fun deck. Ah, we didn't get any Sly stuff. Well, you're not attacking me this turn, so I think I just ditch my... I almost said dunch. We ditch our defense. Grab as many shivs as we can. Follow through for weakness. Oh, but you're intangible this turn, so this is all just spare stuff. Oh, we've applied burn to me. That's annoying. All right, discard Tactician as always. We backflip. We play Blur. We escape plan. We draw 2, discard 2. Haze and a burn. We acrobatics. Discard another Tactician. Follow through to get the weakness. Survivor to ditch the burn. Defend. Strike, strike, strike. Throw an explosive ampule at him because we can't take it with us. And then honestly just play Distilled Chaos because that's fun. Oh, and it gave me the draw 6 cards card. I forget what that one's called, but dope. I think we just attack you a lot. And then honestly just throw a weakness potion at him. We strike him. And then I just retain you. And you poisoned yourself to death. And by you, I mean me poisoned you to death. That was so good. I smacked this guy a bunch. Not even an introduction. I smack you some more. And then he fries me with his lightning bolt. Nicely done, everybody. What a cool deck. Just like non-stop draw and discard and you know, shivs, and then the weakness, you know, boost was kind of cool. Beat Act 3 with the Silent. We got trophies. Fantastic trophies occupy this Forsaken place. All were defeated one by one. Those marked by the Silent always fall. Poison Potion, apply poison, and we gain intangible. Or Cunning Potion, add 3 upgraded shivs to your hand is kind of cool. Hungers for a greater challenge. We've unlocked Ascensions. And then we've got one more thing back here, the Architect. Too many beasts of imagination began to populate Prion, and things weren't simple and fun anymore. The creatures didn't make sense. The monsters don't follow logic. Maybe there needs to be one which can create, destroy, and control this mess. An entity with its own imagination and will. Let's imagine such a being. And then the Architect became them. We gained 7 plating from Eternal Armor. Jackpot, deal 25 damage and add 3 random 0-cost cards into your hand. That seems really cool. And then prep time. At the start of your turn, you gain vigor. Sure. Well, I'm pretty pleased with that. First silent win, not too shabby. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Slay the Spire 2 or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everyone, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.